Are trekking poles worth it? My husband keeps saying, why don't you just use a stick? And I say, because they're so amazing. But the difference between him and me is I've had surgery on my knees and I have no cartilage left. So it depends. If we want to look at the research, there was a review published in PubMed from 1980 to 2019. So all of that research was reviewed and some broad conclusions can be made. So number one, if you're going on flat surfaces, they actually reduce the amount of load and forces on your lower body. So your hips, knees, and ankles, those joints, and the muscles from your core down. So I guess that's nice because it theoretically would give you more endurance to go longer if you wanted to. But what it does do is increase the amount of cardiovascular load. So it's going to make your heart and lungs work a little bit harder. So that could be seen as a pro or con depending on what you're going for. But that's fine. But what most people are really interested in is if they have some kind of special circumstance. So if you have a big load external to your body, so mainly this would apply to backpackers or campers, people doing hut-to-hut hikes, people doing section hikes, long distance through hikes. So in that regard, it was shown to help reduce the amount of strain on your lower body, increase your balance, and increase your stability. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Now we're like, I got 4 points of support. We're like Ruby, dogs are a little bit more nimble. So if I'm on this beautiful leaf carpeted trail and I slip, I got the extra point of stability. That's pretty obvious. And then the second thing is mainly if you have some kind of long-standing issue. For example, most people will say something like, I don't know, I'm missing cartilage in my knee, or a meniscus tear in the knee. Generally speaking, if you're over 35, this is like a wrinkle on the inside and you probably have it going on whether you know it or not. So in that circumstance, when you do have some things going on with your joints, like cartilage tears, meniscus tears, labral tears, or just sort of general back of the kneecap pain, these can be really handy because when this side hurts, you can put a little extra pressure with your arm to take just a tiny bit of pressure off. And that might give you the extra oomph that you need. The collapsible trekking poles certainly, especially when they're lightweight, can be worth their weight in gold.